Good morning and welcome to fourth grade. I'm Karen Bowling and I'll be your child's fourth grade teacher. And I just wanted to take a few minutes to explain some of the things that we do in fourth grade. So let's take a look at our schedule. It's typical of a school day. The students will start out doing a morning meeting. That's a time where we really just focus on building relationships and getting to know each other. And then we'll do word study, same thing as study of words. And then we'll just follow through with our other core subjects throughout the day. Our day will end with reading. So please try not to pick your child up early from school because reading is super fundamental to all learning, and I need your child here as much as possible. Our resource schedule looks like this. We have 2 days of PE this year, and then 2 days of music and 1 day of library. On PE days, please make sure that your child wears tennis shoes so that they can move around and actively participate with the events they have going on. For my behavior plan, I'm going to focus on using Dojo this year where students can earn points for positive behaviors. Points can also be taken away for behaviors that need to be corrected, but then they will accumulate their points, and then once a month we'll have a class Dojo store where they can spend their points. Some kids decide to save their points and spend them the following month, so the kids will have some options with that on how they actually want to use their points, but that is our plan. Dojo will also allow you to see a lot of what's going on in the classroom. I like to post pictures of what we're doing, our videos of songs that they're singing. So check that frequently. It'll give you a good insight of our day. We'll have Tuesday folders going home this year. So every Tuesday you can expect a maroon folder to come home. Inside of it will be a fourth grade newsletter that lets you know exactly what's going on for the week. It'll also have some dates on it for upcoming events so that you can mark those on your calendar. If you'll just look through those papers, if you have any questions about any of them, just send them back in the folder. And then just sign off that you've seen the papers and send that folder back on Wednesday. Your child will also have an agenda that's being provided by our PTO. That'll come home daily. And what I ask you to do is just take a quick glance at that agenda, see that your kids have read. That's typically all I give them to do, and that they practice their multiplication facts each night. We need to have those fluently learned this year. And then just sign off that they did that. So that just leads into homework. I don't give a lot of homework. Your kid's been in school all day long, so I feel like we should have covered most of it there. I do ask that they read each night. I don't care what they read. It can be anything. It can be a newspaper, it can be a comic book, it can be something online. It can be reading to a sibling. But please take some time to have them read and practice their multiplication facts. We will have recess each day. Right after lunch, when the weather becomes cooler, we still go outside. So please just make sure that your kid dresses appropriately for those chillier days, and they might just want to keep a sweatshirt with them or a jacket with them in case they're cold. So for math and reading, math we have 80 minutes, and reading we have 75 minutes. In math, I'll spend a lot of time teaching the kids the concept conceptually, which is hands-on learning, to make them understand the why behind what they're doing. And then we'll move to more of an abstract level. I know that the way I teach multiplication and division is going to be very different than the way most of you learned it. So I will send you home videos in case you want to see what I'm doing. But if you have a way that works better and your kid understands that, I always tell your kid, go with what works for you. There's multiple ways to solve a problem, so I'm all about doing what works best for you and your child. So you can always teach them a different way than what I teach them in class. In reading, we will spend a lot of time in chapter books this year and really just digging into deeper level thinking. The Campbell County grading policy is on a 10-point system, so I would check often the papers that come home on Tuesdays, and Infinite Campus, that'll give you up-to-date grades on how your child is succeeding in class. And like I said, if you ever have any concerns, just you can reach me multiple ways and let me know what they are, and we'll work together. So communication is a big thing with me. You can email me. I don't check my email throughout the day because I'm teaching, but I'll check it in the afternoons, or send me a message, note, there's my cell phone. Please communicate with me. I want to talk to you and be a partner with you this year. So I look forward to having your child in my class and this being a really exciting year. And thanks for coming in today.